Sentinels, certainly not lacking in flashes. They can get very proactive, popping out of smokes, past wall. Second right now wants to take contact off this flash, but shut down. Juicy and Spring.
Flash was good. Can't complain about it. Wolves though were ready to take the fight there. Zelsa's affected by paranoia, and this is awkward. The wall is dropped. He's going to have to take this fight, and Juicy rips him a new one. John can barely.
Bang understands that this flank from YU is likely coming. Spotted output. Now this Cypher just needs to stay alive, bide some time, distract them. Fair enough. Time is dropping, and I love this reflank coming in from CFAT.
Yeah, they're on a timer. There's also going to be presence from Heaven. Spring's going to get there! It's Lysor! What an opener!
Incredibly aggressive player, specifically when he's on this duelist, on this map even. He is a menace.
Look at his space. Juicy's getting a lot of room up mid, but Zelsa's plants his feet, ready to receive him, but at the same time, the push is coming to the B side, but Bang is hidden.
Spring is so aware.
Oh, that's straight through smoke, Lysor. You can't be doing that. And now Zekin and John are a little bit split from each other. John attempts a foray, and YU just blows him up.
Made noise. This is really reminiscent of that eco round they had earlier. They are stacked up on the proper site, and it looks like Wolves want to force the issue.
Oh, this could be dangerous though. Zekin from within the dark cover, but Juicy takes the fight to them. That, however, though, is where the sting is. Fight. CFAT is likely to come up behind Sentinels here, and they may not be ready for a bated breath here as Wolves try and close the net. But John wins out against Spring. CFAT has to go large here, but he doesn't have much to shoot at. Sees John. Trigger discipline. Pays off. Now he's got that Heaven control. Sentinels are starting to filter out onto the site. Lysor waiting. Dark cover blooms. He'll see it all here and bring Zelsa's to heal. The shot through the smoke might be too much in the hand of a CFAT from the rafters. Can finish the job. That's 4 for the fade and 4 for Wolves.
Have an opportunity to get off the rope. No, he's just feeling the danger of the pressure. Bang is going to have to at least get one here.
Oh, the timing!
Only 2. What a thought line!
Perfect setup, and Bang brings the house down.
Probably be using the Seekers at some point to win this out if they can. This would be worth 2 for Wolves. Oh, 1 second! He can't even get away in time!
YU Anko too sharp, and straight away we're into the site. Showstopper pop to clear it. Good peek in there from John. Gets down Ramson, at least extracts Spring. A big issue for Sen so far, but Juicy's playing up close here, and Nared cannot win the fight against CFAT. John wants to get there. Oh, they're waiting for him. Juicy sat there and tells us down to a boombot. Okay, it's on Bang. It's doable. Fake TP now, try and pull the wool over Wolves' eyes, but they're looking for him. YU with the cam, that has to be cleared.
That's going to give away Bang's position. Crucial for Wolves. They can double up, try to face this elbow.
On the angle, it would be Sufat taking a solo fight, and Bang just gets ahead of it. He says, "You're not coming to me? I guess I'm coming to you." 5 bullets in the chamber, and he wins it out. Well, that one could have gone either way. That's got Jordan on his feet.
Full swing. That was excellent from Wolves.
Now I see a push here out of big main, but Spring is playing so passively, so safe, and Bang can't get a look at him. Instead, tries to sneak up and has an off-angle to play with now. He's into Ramen.
Oh, a little bit of damage. YU, but I mean, ambitious to be fighting that with the classic brother. Wolves have gotten their way into the B site, though, knowing it's vacant due to Bang having pushed out the other player going down. John concerned, clearing out Heaven. Try from Lysor, but center good for 2. Everything on the very low HP Sufat.
Scrappy round, considering Wolves didn't really have a full buy to work with. Sufat with 10 health. You can't wait. Sufat what? Red Bull clutch!
Impossible clutch! 20 seconds left. Sen have typically had a great read on these situations.
Once again, Wolves using every second of the round to explore the map, and Juicy explores the inside. Banks cranium, what? He just takes the fights and wins them. That severely reduces Sen's presence on A. Even John peels off from screens maybe to go back around, but it's a Heaven fight brewing. Zelsa seems to know it. It's a really laboured pick there from Lysor that allows Zelsa to find his own 2.
He knows the only way back in the round. He's playing a weird off-angle second.
Finally wins that fight, Wyatt.
Spring is now. He wants to take an early fight. This dimensional shift. That's going to spot him out. I mean, this is a must-win right now for Sen. Look at their economy. Has to be committed.
Track Juicy can't gun down another brace of 2 this time, but out. But dimensional drift comes second. He is handled. YU is ready for the clone. Here's the double swing now through elbow. He's low. In the war of attrition, 1 out by Sentinels. Take some time. This will buy some time for the flanking troop of Sentinels to wrap around. It's being watched for by YU though. Better weapon. No stingers are not going to hit hard enough at that range. Now the Nightfall over to the B site. Nobody here for Sen. They've all peeled off. There's more on the flank. Why are you checking for it where the camera sees it all? Paranoia comes in but only catches onto the Cypher. There's a real fight here in B main. And Wolves slap Sentinels down. Now Racers had to jump into the pit. No other choice for it. He gets rid of it though with Spring falling. That's the Viper out of the way. Now Narrate can heal back up, but Juicy's waiting for him. Definitely going to see the pivot here. And they're trying to cut off Rafters with that smoke to maybe take Heaven control. He's a Paranoia that connects cleanly on a Spring. Juicy though playing from within the smoke deals with Zelsus. And there's a way for Zekin to really get past that, but Sufat trying to hold on the site. He's dug out easily. Zekin has that Rafters control, and low as he is, Sentinels have been able to clear wall. Peers down ropes, doesn't see anything. YU decides this is the time to activate. From the defender side, Spawn, Spring wins the duel. That's big. Can YU do it as well? They can! It's down to Narrate. Has a flash to work with. Lets it go. It's a matter of playing time, something that Sen couldn't do in that first half when it needed to happen. And now it's ring around the rosy, folks, but now we're going to see them clash, and it's a right click for Narrate. Gives Sen the staging ground on this attack side.
Fight to anchor, Spring, crucial 1v1.
Interestingly, Wolves playing around this smoke, not looking to get entrenched in elbow, just want to play forward. Spring pops his head up and it's whack-a-mole for John. Okay, the double swing. The Stinger gets some value though, and Narrate's able to hold it down from ramp. This just leaves Sufat in screens, and YU, with these rifles, this 4x for Wolves, have to untangle this round, but Sen are giving them nothing, Wyatt.
Unfortunately, this round is displaying what has been a major issue for Wolves just to get out of here right now. He's going back in to fight Zekin. This is mental.
Won't throw it out. YU is going to be in trouble. Just set up on all sides. No escape. Spring tries to help him out, bail him out. He gives himself up as well. This is the rifle round for Wolves.
But they are truly in the danger zone. They are still staring down the barrel of that Rolling Thunder from...
Oh, we talked about this. Out of the open, trying to take a duel as a Viper. Here's that attack side, Viper's pit. Lysol trying to get busy now. No Zekin is in the corner, but the short he comes calling. With the pride of New Jersey, will have his pound of flesh. Juicy dropping down. Pit still active, of course. Juicy trying to disrupt.
One more kill and he'd actually get the showstopper.
And that will be perfect against this Viper's pit. Can he find it safely? They're on a clock. 2 players left here for Wolves. Losing this round will banish them to the economic doldrums, and John waits patiently for his prey. Juicy serves it up. Sufat has to walk away now. Maybe an exit or so. There's no stopping the Sen economy. It is absolutely booming. Sufat will do what he can. On the rope, Zelsus, an homage to his mate Arsena.
Spring's steadfast right now. Just has not been able to get started on this defensive side. Wants to go for the peak. Can he actually catch the timing right now?
No one in heaven to be affected by that.
The spike down.
Push from Spring. Bang. Just gets the spike, gets out, but he knows he's going to be pursued. YU from the low ground's not able to win it out. And here's a showstopper from Juicy. Where does this one go? Unfortunately, into the rafters. No connection. Zekin gate crash into the back of the site. The spike, though, is loose out in the middle of B.
5 seconds right now. The spike is down in the site. Sentinels have to fully commit. This is the best opportunity Wolves have had.
Dangerous double swing. Yep, that's going to be double held that angle that Zekin goes into. Narrate tried to set him up with a fault line, and now it's down to Zelsus in the dying seconds of the round, but he's hit with the Paranoia.
10 seconds
Nearsighted, player in heaven. One on boxes and Sufat towards his left. It is a ridiculous stacked deck against him. And so Wolves finally dig their heels in.
Reaction from Bang was so fast there. All right, pressure onto Lysol. Backside has to go off.
Flashed. Fault line doesn't quite hit him. Lysol trying to
connect.
What a whiff! Here though, the control from screens is good, and Zek is out in the open. John able to find Juicy at the very least, and now they've evened up the odds. YU tentative about playing from rafters. The spike though still off the A side. Zelsus though is in there.
That Emerald Theft getting some serious value for Wolves. Game slowing down right now. Sentinels want to see if they're going to peek out. Oh,
planted.
Now Zelsus and John grouped up here. Looks like Zelsus should be watching this line, and YU swings it.
Actually tripped right now. That one-way trip is still, or one-way unbreakable rather, is still up there, so he's going to have to deal with that.
Okay, Juicy flies in, the judge! Zekin's able to trade it out. Dane crashed now to a safer position. Bang is still on the side. Zekin runs into Lysol.
John is coming on the flank, but Zekin is going off.
Just John now.
They know he should be here. He had to break the trip.
The timing, John's going to commit to the site. Spring down through the smoke. Sufat on the other side of the dark cover. John very, very low, but he's buying time.
He got it to half. There's no way. There's just no way he can stick it. Okay, crash deep from second. Fake teleport.
Bang caught in the C's, but will heal back up after the decay. Silfat here. Oh, Spring wants to take a fight characteristically. He also flubs the shot. Sen running over this A site. 10 seconds left for a spike plant, though. It's going to happen soon. Here's second into the fault line.
GC has the showstopper. Oh, but he goes down.
There it is, folks. John runs Wagyu down and Sen after a paltry.
Triple players stack up from Sen, trying to get through Baby.
He's alone. Lysor is still alone right now.
All the timing.
Not able to get away from that. C's going to be thrown in. Lysor at 2. Finds at least 1. Narrate, a tap on the spike here. Door opening up. Prowler to herald the arrival of Wolves as they try and stop this retake. But Sen, hard hitting. Leaves Spring out of the open and out of luck. Confirms that there's at least one player still here. Bang's going to have to play off of this fade positioning.
Just ready to send out the paranoia off contact. What? Okay. No way. There's just no way. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening.
Now it's going to be on second. A little bit awkward. Outlaw with a ton of targets to find. And Juicy trying to get across with a blast pack. That's 2. He'll fall off the line now. Paint shells to follow up.
Out of charges.
Peaks with the classic. He's bought enough space, though, at least for Sen to get the reinforcements in place, and so they do.
Sufa is so far away right now. He's in B, having to go through Baby door. Spring is going to need to do even more work with his Sheriff. And it feels wrong that the ask is on him to do more in this round.
Sufat is here. Sentinels now going to make this push up. Likely a double swing. John in second here on this line. Celsius with his back to Spring's position.
No.
His head cleaned off. Now 2 left. Second finally shuts down the rampaging Spring.
I'll find you. Still waiting.
But up Spring comes Summer, and Sufat's about to make it hot and heavy.
Satchel out.
Backs away, no time. Plays it like an absolute champion that is not around.
Get past the thorns that are there. Now they're trying to get into B. This is mad.
Okay, 7 seconds left, and they're going to go for it. Snake bite on the ground. Lysor knows he's going to lose much of his health. And it's Zaki with the showstopper. Brings the house down on Wolves. What a bizarre round.
Should give Wolves a free plan here.
Yeah, look at, how much of Wolves this covers. Wolves also pinging the one gap in that. Oh, John, that is stunning. Gets detained, but there's no chance for Wolves to follow up on this. Spam down through the smoke, finds to be another one. Here's the Nightfall down from the attack side. Wolves want to try and assume as much control of C as they can. They've even committed a Viper's Pit to that effect.
Yeah, this round is must win. They have to send it all. YU spam kill.
Spring in the pit, dancing around. Narrate finds him before he decays too low. That's a Viper's Pit now gone. YU and Sufat in this corner. Celsius and Narrate do not have the util to clear them from this. Going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Spray down through the corner. Celsius exposed himself to Sufat on the tight angle, and Narrate does not have the health to bail Sentinels out. A hard forward long. These Ak and duelists here fighting for that Hall's control. Second opts to wait just a little bit longer here. That's still guarded off the back of it. John explodes. Celsius now playing from Waterfall. Lysor left here on the C side, the last remaining Wolves player. And Celsius might not be aware. He TP'd out with that ultimate. So now Wolves in a position to play that retake, but Zekin's already got it to half, and Wolves might not be aware of this. Narrate's able to spray them down through the poison orb. Zekin got off of it briefly, but he'll full stick this, and Wolves are none the wiser.
Unfortunately.
Watch the timing of this paranoia, Wyatt. C's combo with the paint shells, perhaps. Oh, it's Zekin getting caught out. Narrate doesn't have much to see here, and Bang's going to watch his left side. No! Oh, my goodness! Silfat found a quick double.
That is Sen going for a bit of a haphazard attempt at the refight. Just not expecting, I think, so many Wolves players to actually be ready with the crosshairs on those angles. This has been the most convincing round win for Wolves so far, unless John is able to go crazy in that 1v4, but he can't. It's shut down by Spring. Instantly deleted by Juicy.
Wait a minute. Are they going to go back towards C here? Zekin's departed, obviously very early in the round. Juicy's being cleaned up. Spring wants to try and get forward here, but this Nightfall could be a bit of an issue for Wolves. Spike is obviously down. Spring trying to play from upper and cleared out instantly. Sufat now gives his position away. Enough noise to wake the dead, and Narrate's going to turn around with the Odin. Look to try and spray him out of the game, and this is awkward timing for the fade. Wolves here with a great opener. Only decided to push up on B, by the way.
Well, that's gotten him his showstopper. Just in case Sen wanted another advantage to close out this half.
Oh, man. Spring's at 6, by the way. Far too much spam for Wolves to deal with. Sen holding all the cards. A double swing here. They'll try it, but Bang almost had the correction. Spring at 6, wants a rifle. He'll have it stripped from his hands momentarily. It's an interesting snake by lineup.
It'll be time for him to hit the go button.
Juicy will buy more time now. He's gonna force Sentinels back a little longer. Okay, Juicy tapped down a little bit. No, 56! Showstopper goes between his legs, apparently. And Spring tries to get active enough, but Lysol down to 1. Just Lysol left. And it's a disastrous attack side on Lotus for Wolves. He's going to be waiting. Wolves may be looking for an opportunity to explode out from here, but they're going to have to make some noise. And getting rid of the door. Tree control taken, but now Sen looking at those baby doors. Zufet's able to stop them. What a bouncer! You shall not pass, he says. Still wants to over-push into the spike location. The race having to get a second, but it's on Zelsis.
Try to go on a similar run.
Grenade.
Juicy with the grenade out there. Zelsis hoping for a little bit to be offered up. But it's not to be. She's going to be waiting for them. That paint shell doesn't do too much to dissuade him. Paranoia, though, could be a problem for the Rays. Juicy on the corner. Can't really see Bang, and it's haphazard shooting. Effective enough, though, for Sentinels.
Nere was just so patient on that lurk. Bides his time, gets the free kill. Spring, jump off from Zeki, gets out of the way to Satchel to win the duel. Now 1-for-1.
Why he's only got a sheriff to work with. Silfat has to be careful on this angle. Just a Guardian to play with. Bang re-smokes up, it forces YU to just push out into the great unknown.
Versus 1 is Spring.
For all appearances, Sen are highly committed to this siege. And yet that smoke towards Waterfall says they're coming again. YU has the stopping power. Just punishes Zek in mid-flight. All of a sudden, the options are limited for Sen.
And that is just some spray through after the door gets activated. Knows where to put the crosshair. Juicy.
Okay.
Quick on the shot.
The timing for it. Why are you trying to step out of it?
I think they mostly got out of the way there, actually.
like
Their time is dwindling, though. They're going to have to recommit quickly. Great opener from Spring.
Delphus down. There's going to be a push coming from stairs at a moment from Wolves as well, but John tucked in the corner. 1 and 2. And here comes Juicy. Showstopper at the ready, but he can't get in. Finally makes it onto the side. Narrate's going to be dealt with, but YU is out of the game. 3 up for Sen. Bang. TP cancel.
They all had to get off the site, but the spike is still planted for them, and there's just not enough time for Lysor. He's forced to retreat. At the very least, when Sufat does make his way over, look at the concern right now from Wolves about a flank towards B. They're doubling up for that. Oh, and it's just wasting time. Juicy can't win a crucial duel.
And he can't double up with anyone from Waterfall because of that pit. He's solo in that position.
The round is slipping away. Prowler needs to be used to spot someone out, hoping to get some spam through the pit.
Oh, 1 by 1 wide. They set up and they're fed to the wood chipper. I think at this point, Superfat realizes there's no point forcing the issue any further. Lysol caught out. Both guns stripped away from Wolves. Is A back on the menu?
Yeah, it looks like it. This is a very late pivot. They want to actually go into a B split. Threaten an A hit second. Opens
it's
up.
Working. They're going away from the B side, and they got the drop on Juicy. The 1 pick at A draws the defenders off the B side, and now it's pandemonium from Wolves trying to get back in. Lysol with a double. Zekin and Bang fall well away side. Now Zelsis out of the game. John clutching for the series. Spring and Lysol doubled up. Spray through smoke is wild. It's wayward, and Spring gets it to half. Now off of it. Looking to team up with Lysol here, and John has very little to look at. Somehow finds Spring, and he doubles down! The mastermind plants the flag for Americas here in Toronto. Clutching up the game as Sentinels walk away with the 2-0.